Bushman, Janice. Again, let me know that you can hear me, my loves. Cool, cool, cool. So the other one started buffering, so I want to give it a few minutes here. Yeah, I hope she heard what I was saying because that's for her. All right. Well, we'll wait for her to get here. Did I get to the swearing part? Because that was part of hers. That was part of Grace's. Oh, I hope people can find me. Oh, good, because that was fun. So we get to repeat that part. So that's great. Thank you, Denise. Let's give everybody a minute to get back in. I always feel like I should go delete the other one. Some people try to sign in and it's just a recording. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm enjoying doing them. You know, I am going to go here. I'm going to delete that other one. Just so people don't get confused. Let's see, live. No, that's the one we're doing now. Bear with me. Oof. Yeah, but I know a lot of people don't pay attention and then they think that I'm live and then they ask questions in the comment section. I never see them till like the next day. So I was never live. So just want to give it a few more minutes because we had a good almost 20 people in here and now we've got 3 of us. So give them a minute to find it. Let me see here too. See if I can edit this here. That may help. All right. In the meantime, Denise or Bushman, feel free to ask any questions while you got me to yourself. Grace, you didn't hear your message. Good. Good, because Denise was so wonderful to let me know that that's where it cut out. So listen, this is amazing. You are about to take a new journey here with the Fool card. Okay. But what was so funny about what I was saying is that it's like you're excited about it, you're lightening your load here, and you're about to go on a new journey, a new direction. And it's funny because Spirit was making me laugh. Words are just words to them. They don't really, you know, think of them as good or bad. But I could hear it's like, F off, I'm going on my journey. Like, you don't care. Like, something's coming here where it's you're like, yeah, I don't care about all that. I'm going. I'm doing this. So I love this for you because it feels light. Anita. Yeah, well, I chalk it up to Mercury retrograde, guys. We've got that going on until April 7th. So, ooh, let's find out. Let's find out for you, Bushman. I know, Anita. I'm so glad you're here. Anita, I've got news. You're welcome, Grace. Let's find out for Bushman. That's a hell yes. That's a big yes. That is a big yes. Big yes, Bushman. I introduced a new Reiki this morning, Anita. It is the Awaken, or I think I called it Kundalini Awakening Distance Reiki. It's amazing. If you're not sure what your Kundalini is, it's your energy center at the root of your spine. And what that does is that awakens all the chakras. It does healing. It relieves stress. It just does so much. Hey, Link. Good afternoon. Yeah. Oh, and Anita, it's going to be half off from now until the end of April. But I'm pretty sure you get half off anyway because of being a member. But needless, regardless, you might want to check that out. Okay, so don't forget to hit the like button again. Again, guys, if it goes out, you got to let me know if it's buffering. If it buffers, I'll open a new room. But that's the only way for me to solve it. And I really do chalk it up to Mercury retrograde because that affects technology all the time. Hello, innocent games. Why do I think they're not so innocent? Yeah. That's funny, Anita. That's funny. Denise. Denise. What are you holding back from? Maybe you need that Reiki. It's time to be fearless. It's time for you to be fearless. What are you holding back because you're afraid? You afraid of being judged? You afraid you're not smart enough? What are you doing? Spirit's like, you got this. We got you. There ain't nothing you can't do. But they're telling you to be fearless right now. Again, my loves, you can donate to the channel with that little dollar sign next to the chat where you type in your chat, that little dollar sign. You don't have to, but it all helps 100%. You can ask your questions regardless, but I always appreciate the donations. It allows me to keep doing this kind of work. And don't be afraid to ask your questions. Again, nobody knows you here. So yes, you are. I love that. Your other affirmation should be, I am fearless. I am limitless and I am fearless. I am fearless, therefore I'm limitless. You can make it as poetic as you would like. One of the best things in life is when you realize none of it truly matters. I know that sounds crazy, but one of the best realizations, and that's just another way of saying, yeah, I don't give a blank. Ooh, Link, good question. Link from California. I was born in California. Bet a lot of you didn't even know that. I was born in California. That is too many. Too many. Can I just have one or two, please? One or two. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I wish I could say tomorrow, but it's going to be a while. Pentacles are the slowest suit. So I feel like telling you, though, like, but don't worry about it because it is going to happen. Something obviously is unresolved, and that something maybe that you're not even aware of needs to get resolved first. And be happy about it. I feel like telling you be happy about it because if you get it too soon, it's like there's something wrong. I'm going to pull another card on that too. Can I just have one or two, please? One or two. One or two. Yeah, right, Stan. I like that. That's great advice. Ah, yeah, there's something going on here. Okay. So it's going to be a while, but there's something that you don't know about the property that you're going to find out about. Okay? That you're going to find out about. So divine timing is key here. Trust spirit. Okay? Trust spirit. Yes, always be in gratitude mode, man. Whenever you're grateful for things you have and things that you will have, you bring those things closer to you. It's not the feeling bad for anybody else. It's not like, oh, I'm so grateful I have water when a million people don't have water. That's not what that's about. Okay. That's not the right kind of gratitude. The gratitude is I'm very lucky that blessings come to me so easily, right? Like that's, you want to say things like that. Yeah, don't forget to like. Yeah, don't forget to like. I'm going to put this in there again. Don't forget to book your personal readings and Reiki sessions there with me. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. Yep. Just remember, I don't know why Spirit's having me tell you that either, but how you treat yourself is how you teach others to treat you. Right? How you treat yourself is how others will treat you. So honestly, it's true. So like I say this all the time. I love flowers, so I buy myself flowers all the time, which in turn I receive flowers from others a lot. 28 is truly blessed. Yes, yes, yes. So again, my loves, don't forget to ask your questions. I'm not sure. We had so many people in that first link and just kind of, I hope they didn't give up. I have a ton of animal decks. My favorite, and oh, did I take it downstairs? I might have. My favorite is a spirit animal deck, but I think I took it downstairs. I don't have it up here. Well, poop. Well, poop, it's downstairs. That's my favorite. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on, Bushman. Hey, Alexandra. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. Baby dog. Okay, so I had to say this. No, you're not too late. We just started and then we buffered and we had to open a new streaming room. So, but I wanted to show Bushman this. There's a story behind it. This deck, Murder of Crows Tarot. When my dad passed away a year and a half ago, he immediately came to me in the form of a crow. Okay. So obviously I was like, yep, okay, I get it. What's weird, it's not weird that I would know that because of what I do. What's weird is mysteriously in the mail with no return address, this deck came to me. I did not order it. It just had my name and address on it with no return address. So if you don't believe in spirit, I definitely believe that came from my dad. Yeah, Gary, I deleted the other one, Gary. I deleted the other one because I didn't want people to get confused. So there you guys go. Spirit definitely works in mysterious ways. in mysterious ways. Sorry, I get a little choked up still. Mm. Right, Alexandra? I'm telling you, 90% of it is just the belief system. It's a belief system. It's one of my favorite movies uh, of all time, Contact. It's Jodie Foster. It's an old movie, right? Probably 20 years old, more, maybe more. And she's a little girl, and she asks her father if he believes in basically aliens. And he goes, well, I don't know. But if not, it's an awful waste of space. Ah. Ooh, I love that, Denise. That's why you should pay attention to your dreams. Ah, because you're well, Alexandra, I can tell you why, and that makes me sad. But I know, one, it's because you're spiritual. Spiritual people tend to, it's like this. I have a great big family on my father's side. They're wonderful. They are so wonderful. We are in contact all the time. We see each other all the time. They're amazing. But I've always felt a little out of place with them, right? Even though I get all this love from them. So that's number one for you. Number two, it's because you haven't learned to love yourself fully. You could probably use an inner child distance Reiki session from me. And I know we all are like, no, I love myself. I love myself. But there's other circumstances, especially when we're growing up, where whether we feel like we had a good childhood or a bad, either way, there were moments where you didn't feel loved or you didn't feel secure. I have a great example of that. Or you questioned your unconditional love. A great example of that is when you get into junior high or high school, whatever you want to call it, and all of a sudden you get a C or a D in a class, and the first thing your parents say to you is, I'm disappointed. I know you can do better. That's conditioning someone to teach them that if they don't get good grades, they don't deserve love. I'm not saying that that was you in particular, but a certain situation. And so you have to really love yourself unconditionally, especially when you're spiritual. And then I promise the right people come in. Okay, the right people come in that get you, that understand you. Yeah, there will be success for you if you listen to spirit, right? And then you won't feel that way. I don't feel that way anymore. I used to. So I hope that helps you, Alexander, because I promise you, every person in this room more than likely knows exactly what you're talking about. Ooh, I like that, Gary. I like the entrepreneur spirit. I like it. Yep. It's a little bit of an emotional day. We got sad stories, my dad's stories, the crow stories. Teared up, man. We can have tears and we can laugh. Gary, that was a very nice donation. Thank you so much. I did see it on the other live. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you are so on the right path. So just keep working at it. Just do what you can with the resources you have. You heard the story, Gary, I'm sure in the beginning when I talked about the trip, right? Going on vacation, planning the trip. Apply that to this. Okay. You don't need all your ducks in a row. You just need to keep going. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles. I love that. That is a beautiful card for your question. Whew. You're more than welcome. Absolutely, Gary. Trust me. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur, but it's definitely worth it. New home, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly comments on just about every single one of the YouTube videos. Kimberly. Let's see. Let's go on with nice new home by the ocean in the South. I'm all about the South. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Stop that. Can I just have one or two, please? You're welcome, Gary. Spirit, can I just have one for Kimberly? One for Kimberly. Remember, guys, too, this is not my spiritual team. This is your spiritual team. It gets very crowded in here. It does. It gets very crowded in here. If you're willing to take the risk, but you're holding on too tight right now. So it's like you're saying that you want this, Kimberly, but then you're doing the exact opposite to attain it. You're holding on to old patterns here. And sometimes you just got to go for it, right? Sometimes you just got to go for it. I remember when I moved to New Orleans, my family up in Illinois were livid with me. They were livid. They're very tight knit. Okay. They're very, very tight knit. And that's a good thing. But it was like, I can't believe you're doing this. And I'm like, that's my calling. It calls to me. I have to be there. So I don't know what's holding you back. If it's a thought process, if it's money that's holding you back right now, but something's got to change for you to get it. Okay. Something's got to change, Kim. Show me clearly, please. It could be very much. Aha, I see where they're going with this. You're too generic. You're too generic about it. You got to be specific with spirit. So it's like, again, if this is what you want, are you looking on Zillow or wherever, realtor.com? Are you looking at the houses that are up for sale? Are you looking for the ones by the ocean? Do you know where in the South? Have you been specific? That's the other thing too, right? That's so true. 2 girls in college. Don't wait for their move. Don't wait for their move. I have 3 daughters. None of them live by me. None of them even live in Louisiana. So it's okay. Everybody's got, with the technology we have today, it's not like you can't FaceTime and you can't do this and you can't do that. Okay. Now, does that mean I wouldn't love them to be here? I would. When they're ready, I'm sure they will. I'm sure at least one of them will want to live here. But they have a life to live, and so do you. Hope that makes sense, Kimberly. And also do the work. Start looking at the houses. That's how you manifest. You manifest by looking and maybe even going, maybe taking a vacation to that area and look at the area, right? That's how we start manifesting those things, those changes. And when something calls you that much, then it calls you. So if you are, especially land, guys, land and homes, there's soulmate energy with that. You guys hear me say that on the YouTube channel. There really is. There's certain places that you can go, and it doesn't have to be just one place, but certain places you can move in your life, and you know instantly that I have to be here. Like it's almost like there's a magnet pulling you to that ground. So yeah, I love it. I love it. Again, guys, if you decide to donate, that's wonderful. That helps. I'll answer your questions regardless, but there is a little $ there. The new Reiki that I'm offering, the new distance Reiki I'm offering, the Kundalini Awakening, is going to be amazing. I can feel it already. So that's going to be half off from now until the end of April as an introductory. And if you've had Reiki from me, tell them, tell them how much it works. And then again, feel free to ask any questions. Don't worry if they're too personal. Nobody knows you. Because this time is for you. It's not for me. It's not me doing a YouTube video. Also, let's see if I can pull that up again too. Follow me at Hipsy, whether you take advantage of this. Oh, son of a bucket. Son of a bucket. I just hit the wrong thing. There we go. Follow me at Hipsy too. And again, if you don't take advantage of any of the services that offer there, that's fine. But it also notifies you when I go live. So just following will be beneficial to you. Be beneficial to you. So ask away. Why are y'all so shy today? What is going on? Or maybe I'm just answering too fast. I don't know. Where did you go? Freaked out for a second. I couldn't see Luna. She's underneath the chair. Not my chair, the other chair. I'm just going to ask them. Whoa. Anita, there we go. Ooh. Well, constructive criticism is good. Did you ask for it or was it unsolicited? Interesting. Let's ask your spiritual team. Denise, we'll pull a card, but I wouldn't trust that. That's like gambling. They don't give me the lottery numbers. That's great, Denise. That is freaking funny. Oh, wow. No, Anita, I think you should. I just think it's a message. Oh my God, it's relationship advice. I didn't even see that till I just said. Anita, it's from spirit. It is from spirit. And we all evolve. So don't be hard on yourself. I'll tell you, with all the relationships I've been in, especially romantic ones, like I can look back now and look and see where there were things that I certainly should have done differently. Not to say that I was totally in the wrong or they were, but it's boy, have I changed. So don't pay attention to it. We change, we evolve, we grow. So definitely take it and just, don't take it too hard. Okay, so I'm going to tell you another story real quick, just so you know. I was the most negative person in the world during my teenage years and my early 20s. And there was definitely a reason behind it. I was definitely in victim mode, all these things. And I could go on and on. I will tell you this. I was working for my dad. He owned his own company for a while. And I needed a job bad. So I started working for him. And one day he called me into his office and he said, because my dad didn't make any of his money until after we were out of high school. And he said to me, and you have to understand, my dad was like my best friend, my hero, right? And he said, nobody likes you. And I was like, what? And he goes, you are a horrible human being. And I was like, what? Like I freaked out. I was like, I'm like, what are you talking about? All the employees hated me, not because I felt privileged or anything. That's because I bitched all the time about everything. That was harsh. Okay. Like I had to go out into the parking lot, cry my eyes out, but it did open my eyes. It opened my eyes to how I was acting. So don't blow it off. Okay. Anita, don't blow it off. Well, it's a sign, Anita. I just want to go. I'll get to you, Denise. I promise. It's a sign. It's not a sweet, tender voice. It's not letting someone else ruin your good time. That was the other piece of advice. So if this person is being inappropriate behavior with all of it, ignore it. Literally ignore it. And I know that's like, what? Because you're letting someone have power over you. And it took me a long time to do that, right? To realize that. So when you do that, either one of two things are going to happen. You're going to see their behavior change because now they're like, whoa, what's going on there? Or you're gonna see that it needs to end, that the relationship needs to end. Yeah, it's use a different approach. The approach is don't let someone else ruin your good time. You're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless of me. Right? So I'm not going down that road with you. I'm not falling for the trap. So Denise, take this with a grain of salt about the bangles. Seriously. But I think it's a great question. I don't think so, my love. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be their year. But again, they don't do stuff like that for me. They're not giving me lottery numbers, or it's not Back to the Future where I have the book on everything that's going to happen. Yes, Gary. Yes, you will. Part of that is the people that you're in here with now. We, especially when we were doing lives and interacting, you should probably join us at Taurus Spirit, Taurus Inspiration. That's our paid membership. We have it uh, on YouTube, and it's great. I mean, we've gotten really close. We did a group Reiki session a couple Sundays that really bonded our energy. Again, your soul tribe doesn't have to live right next to you, right? They don't. We live in a different time. We don't have to do that. But I'm going to still pull a card for you. And it's okay. It's okay to be in that hermit energy, even for years. Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes it is needed. Yes. Yes, you are. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, they'll start coming in. Your soul family, soul tribe. Slow and steady, but they're coming. And when they come, they have a real offer, right? There's a soul connection. They have a real offer to be a part of your life and for you to be a part of theirs. If it was the Knight of Swords, I'd be like, not so much. But this is solid offer. Just remember, we don't have to be in shadow work and healing. Well, that's not true. We don't have to be in the energy all the time. We're always working on it, but we don't have to be in the energy of it all the time. Denise, shadow work is when we see the dark side of ourselves, so to speak, right? We all have that in us, and we have light and dark, and working with that, there's healing from things that we're not proud of that we've done, or thoughts that we've had. I mean, there's a lot of it, but it's not as bad. I mean, it's not like Hades or anything. It's kind of like recognizing that I had to change in my romantic relationships if I wanted it to be different. That's shadow work too, right? Well, now that you've learned to set those boundaries, Gary, that's great, because that's really hard for us to do, especially most of us here are Taurus, right? If not all of us, we're Taurus. And so we tend to over give, over nurture, right? Saying yes to everybody, being a yes person. No is a full sentence, right? So I'm glad that you are evolving in that way. It took me a while, but boy, I kind of almost love saying no now. I'm like, nope. Like, I have a girlfriend. Okay, so I swear to God, some of my friends, as much as I love them, they don't know me at all. If we're gonna go out to the bar to have a couple of drinks, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But I'm up at 3 o'clock every morning, whether I like it or not. That is just my natural clock. That's spirit, and I am. So usually my day is pretty much done by 2 for the most part, right? That's a full day. So if we're going out at noon, or we're going out at 1, or we're going out at 2. And I have this one girlfriend who I adore, I really do, but she's always texting me at like 6 o'clock. She's like, "Hey, let's go have a drink." I'm like, "Ugh, I'm in PJs." Like, no, absolutely not. And I make a joke of it. I'm like, absolutely not. Excuse me. Yep. Love them and release them, Denise. I agree. That's why we have to put a sense of humor on it, Anita. Absolutely, right? We do. I mean, I look at like my first marriage and I'm like, as much as I want to, look at him and be like, well, this and that and the other, and blah, 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 right? I look at him, look at me, and I'm like, oof, I could have behaved differently. And why did I let that get to me? Right? Like, again, when you get to a point where you literally don't give a F about what other people are doing because we can't control them or saying or thinking, talk about freedom. I mean, it is a freedom. And it's not being mean to them. It's just we can't control people. Absolutely, Gary. Bushman, I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes I don't need the cards, guys. I'm a psychic medium. I know we love the cards and they're great. They're a tool. But I'm going to tell you that they are your spirit animal. Okay? They are. We all have spirit guides, spirit animals. Mine are dragonflies and hummingbirds. Yours are crows, and crows are highly intelligent first and foremost. And they truly do fly in and out of the spiritual realm to the earthly realm. So and I can't remember who I said this to the other day. Oh, it was my live one-on-one. Yeah, it was a live one-on-one I did with Christopher, and he didn't know this information. When you see your spirit animal, what you want to do is immediately go back to what you were just thinking about. Were you thinking about getting a new job? Were you thinking about whatever you're thinking about? Because that's your sign. Okay, so they are definitely a spirit animal for you. Yeah, I agree, Gary. Me too. Me too. It's like my old saying, love is easy, like is hard. I can love you, but I don't have to like you. Right? Ooh, Deborah, let's find out. Hi, Deborah. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Deborah. Yes. Ooh, I just got chills. My first chills of the day. Chills from head to toe. Absolutely, you are plating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dragonflies and hummingbirds are mine. Right? I can love you from afar. I am glad to see you, Deborah. I am glad. You need to start reading more up on them, on the Palladians. Okay, there's a lot of information. I'm sure you know some of it, obviously, but oh my God, it's a star seed. Palladians a star seed. Think about the Atlanteans. Okay, yeah, you guys are just starting to touch the surface for most of you of this whole spiritual realm. April Flowers, if that is your real name, I love it. If it's not, it's still a great name. April Flowers, I love it. Aloha, my love. You'll see it more often than any other animal. It will come up in news feeds. It will just be on your brain all the time. That's how you know. You can ask spirit to show themselves. Ask your spirit animal show you themselves. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, you will see like, and it doesn't have to be in real life, but let's say your spirit animal is a bear, you would just start seeing bears everywhere. Like every documentary, every TV show, news feeds, commercials in real life. Okay. It's not as hard as everybody thinks to figure it out. They're showing you. And then what you do is you want to look up the meaning of that spiritual animal. And there's going to be different meetings, totem meetings, and all sorts of things. What resonates with you? Okay. That is so awesome, Gary. You have no idea. You don't even know what you're saying, Gary. So, what that's going to mean is, first of all, cats are very independent. Cats don't give a F. They come to you if they want attention, right? But also, because you have seen so many of them, that's also telling you It's answering your question from before that your soul family is waiting, is coming, they're showing up. It is also your sovereignty too, okay? Reminding you of your sovereignty. I love that, Gary. It can change. It usually doesn't. More than anything, it would add on. So mine started as dragonflies and then hummingbirds came in. But it can. Very rarely, but it can. Oh, that's a huge sign. Feathers are a huge sign from your spiritual team, which probably tells me that your spirit animal is a dove. Or one of your spirit animals. April, I'm talking to you about the feathers. Don't try to hug. Yeah, please don't hug the bears. Please don't hug the bears. However, if you don't have enough common sense to not hug the bear, maybe it's your time. Right, Gary? Yeah. I'd love that. Wouldn't it be crazy if April just started seeing doves everywhere? Hey, Pixie, what's up? Pixie, my love, what is up? I wonder, Denise, if you're an animal empath. You might be an animal empath, and you may not know it. So we talk about empaths, but to be honest with you, only about 5% of the world there are actual empaths. And there are categories. My daughter is an empath for plants. Like she talks to plants. I don't do that. Mine are people. So you might be an animal empath if you're seeing different animals throughout your life. Might want to think about trying some animal healing work, Denise. Interesting. Doesn't mean you have to be a vet. You could get certified as an animal Reiki practitioner, which I am. I don't do much of it anymore, but I am. Oh gosh, Bushman spiders love me. They love me. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter where I am. And my one daughter hated it, but I would always tell them, don't kill the spiders in the house. Don't you dare kill those spiders because they eat the other bugs. And spiders are amazing. And that is a sign for you, Bushman. There's a card in one of my decks that I love, and the Wheel of Fortune is a spider web. And what that is talking about, why that it shows up that way, it's a spider in a spider web with the bugs in there, right? And it's a way of saying you create your own fortune, right? You build the web, you get all shiny and metallic-y and beautiful, and you put it out there, but you don't chase. Your fortune comes to you. And spiders might be a spirit animal for you. Don't kill the spiders. One of the best things I ever saw in my life, I was doing a reading. Gosh, this was on my Lotus Spirit channel. I don't know. A lot of you may not know I have another channel where I do all 12 signs, and it's my original channel. And I was doing a reading, and it was probably 4 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark out. And I could feel something and see something in the corner of my eye. And I look up, and it was a spider coming down on its web. And it was a white spider. I'd never seen a white spider. I had to look it up. And it was such a sign of prosperity and spirit and purification. So pay attention to the signs. Lisa. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, Lisa, you go right now and you go to my booking site and you book one for the solar plexus chakra. Well, actually, you don't even have to say it because I think I have a few slots left. I think I have a lot of slots left, actually. You go, it's half off. So it'll cost you 35 bucks instead of 71. And you book that for tomorrow because today is the new moon in Aries solar eclipse, which is directly attached to that solar plexus chakra, which is probably why you're having the nausea. And that's it. And it's a solar eclipse, and we've got Saturn moving into Pisces. It's a big day today, guys. It's a big day. So yes, we go book that right now. Ooh, did you get any good herbs? It's springtime, right? Did you get Pixie? I'm talking to you. Did you buy any herbs? Oh, I just realized this too, guys. Get some rosemary if you can. You're supposed to smell it every day. And there's a spiritual meaning behind it. It clears your connection with spirit. And it also, there's some physical aspect of it too. And I can't remember, but you're supposed to smell it like a flower every day. Oh, I like that, Pixie. I did not know that was a Russian proverb. Yep. You know, Lisa, it's called the 30-minute distance Reiki. Okay, that's what it's called. Okay, don't look for solar plexus Reiki. Look for the 30-minute distance Reiki. And then I will send you a confirmation email, and then I will send you a separate invoice that shows the half off. And this is all done through energy, through emails. So just tomorrow, pay attention to your emails, okay? Because I get messages from spirit too. And they're often very cool. Very cool messages with the Reiki. Again, my loves, feel free to donate if you can. There's a little dollar sign down there. If you can't, that's okay. We're all in different financial situations. Definitely ask your questions regardless, right? Ask your questions regardless. What the heck am I looking for? I was just looking for something and now I have no idea. And guys, yeah, all of you can book your sessions. I have a lot of open sessions for that Reiki. Again, it's $35 instead of $71. You can book those all for tomorrow because that's all I'll be doing. I've already done the readings for the channel for tomorrow, so those will automatically post. But I would take advantage of that. That's why I do those half-offs during the full and new moons, because it's been amazing, actually. I mean, I've only done it for 6 weeks now, I think, but it's been amazing. We will get that corrected for you, Lisa. Oh, April, nice. Yeah, get yourself some rosemary if you can. Yeah, and it should be really great this year because last year at this time was very different. And I remember it was quite odd because the rosemary was dying, and rosemary is pretty darn hardy. So that would tell me, for me going back to that memory to this, that this is a big year of blooming, of growth, of money, of love, of all the things that you desire. But remember, it's just not given to you. You got to do your end of the bargain. So that's the spiritual work and the inspired action. Let's try not to knock things over here. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. You're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. Right, Anita? That euphoria kind of feeling. The emails give you messages, and they are important messages that you need to hear, just like a tarot reading. Nothing happens by chance. That is just another way that spirit is speaking to you. They're just using me as the channel. And at the same time, we get to do the energy healing. So it's pretty amazing. Oh, and if you feel up to it, Lisa, I also have a new Reiki, the Kundalini Awakening Reiki. That will be half off from now until the end of April. And that is a full-on awakening of that Kundalini. If you're not sure what that is, that's the energy that sits at the root of your spine. Talk about awakening. Talk about spiritual awakening. Relieves stress, and it helps with physical, and it helps with the mental. I mean, it kind of nails everything. If your Kundalini isn't awakened, you're kind of walking around in clouds, right? You're walking around in a fog. Again, don't forget to ask your questions, guys. You're here. You have questions. That's what we're here for. I mean, I could give you information about all sorts of things all day long. And maybe you have a question that doesn't relate to tarot. And that's okay. If I know the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't, I won't. Ooh, somebody's getting some money. Somebody's getting some money. Hopefully all of us, right? Somebody's getting some money. Unexpected money. I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, but it wouldn't kill you to play $1 or $2. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to win, whatever, $500 million, but this is unexpected money. This is unexpected money. Oof. Yeah, that hit hard. Yeah, everybody's claiming it. I'm claiming it. Right. I'll claim that. Bear with me 1 second, my loves. 1 second here. Oh, you can ask your questions. I'll still see them. Yeah, that's fine. You can schedule it whenever. I know you don't pay up front, guys. I don't know. I have my system and I know I'm old school, whatever, but I actually send you a separate email with the invoice, usually the day before. Usually something at most 2 days before you book it. So you can book far out. That's fine. Oh, thank you, Pixie, for that donation. Pixie, is this the two? Is this one of the two with the second interviews? I like that, April, and so it is. Bushman's like trillion. Wouldn't it be nice to be the first trillionaire? What's crazy about that, Anita, is I will tell this little quick story too. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, sorry about that. I had to shoot a quick text out, which I normally don't even have my phone up here with me. Oh, the quick story, Anita, real quick, is I was doing a Reiki session. This was like 5 years ago. And I see visions. And I kept seeing this green triangle. And I was like, what the heck could the spiritual meaning be of a green triangle? Right. Like I was like, but I don't second guess spirit. I'm like, all right. So I just put in there, right, in the email. I was like, so I saw a green triangle. And I could give the meaning of the green and the triangle separately. And what was funny is, and she's still a client of mine today. She's from my other channel. She emailed me back and she was like, holy shit. And she just had a picture and it was malachite. I was trying to grab my malachite, but I don't know if it's up here. It was a malachite stone, but it was a pyramid in the shape of the pyramid. You guys seen those pyramid stones, right? And she had it on her forehead the whole time. So that does not surprise me, Anita, about that. And I do read, when you guys email me back after the Reiki, I do read them, just so you know. I read every single email, just so you know, unless it goes in my spam folder by accident, because I never check my spam folder, and then I do 3 months later, and I'm trying to answer people. Oh, that's great. Yes. Excellent. I have a really good feeling about this, Pixie. I have a really good feeling about this. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I think you're going to get more than you're asking for. Be careful in negotiations. I feel like they're going to offer you. But I don't know if you talked about money in the second interview. Maybe you already did. You're going to get more than you think you're going to get for the position. and you're going to love it. You're going to put into it and you're going to get back. I see they're just flashing like promotions and different areas. And, this expands you. I told you, Pixie, I had a really good feeling about this. I love that Six of Pentacles. Heck yeah. Oh, it's Kundalini. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me if you were spelling Reiki right, and I'm like, you're spelling it just fine. That's okay. What you put into it, you'll get back. That is okay. It's actually not a bad thing. It keeps you motivated. Pixie, I'm talking to you. Right, Anita? Me too. It's Kundalini. There you go. That was funny. Yep. Right? I agree. Cash is preferred. Thank you very much, universe. Yeah, I think even if you're not there for a long time, even if you get it and it's good, it's going to open other doors, other avenues. Yeah, I really like it, Pixie. I really do. And believe me, I can sniff a scam out of just about anything. I have a bloodhound nose for scams. Like I had a girlfriend not that long ago that was offered a position with one of the tour guide companies down here, and she was telling me about it. And she didn't even ask me. We were out having a drink. We weren't, doing tarot or anything. And I told her, I was like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And sure as shit, she did take the job against my advice and found out that she was basically getting used and there was no potential there. I love that, V. Oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, that was not for you guys. See, this is why I don't bring my phone up here when I'm reading. It's a distraction. But I was waiting for a text. So anyway, B, I love this. I have great feelings about this. Okay. I do believe you are going to be safe for sure. And what's crazy about that is it wasn't for you guys, but on my other channel, I did a reading and one of the cards actually, holy crap, is it here? It is here. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Because they showed it to me. I mean, I'll pull a card for you, but where are you? I swear to God, I don't have many decks that talk about this at all, but look at what that says. Safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. And I just got the chills from head to toe. You are absolutely, I'll pull a tarot card for you, but you're meant to go on this journey. It's a great way to find yourself. It's going to be successful. You're going to be safe. It's going to be amazing. Doesn't mean there won't be a challenge here and there, right? Flat tire, whatever, but it's going to be so worth it, B. It's going to be so worth it. I can't believe that I did that reading today. See, there's no coincidences. Keep all negativity away. But the devil is not a bad card. The devil is the card of determination. The drive. Like literal drive. I wonder if it is a road trip. Drive spirit's funny. The drive to succeed. You're going to make things happen and you're going to be able to release, quote unquote, be some demons. which is really just releasing the hurt and the anger. This road trip is going to be so good for you. Oh my gosh, I want to go with. Yeah, Denise, I don't hear spirit. That's the funny thing. Everybody thinks I hear voices. I really don't. I mean, well, once in a while. But because I'm a high empath, I mean, I tested for it with, I can't remember the name of the test. It's like a legit test that companies will give you. Um, and on the empathy part, I came back 97% empathetic, like like 97%. It can be a blessing and a curse, but it's always a blessing. Once you know how to deal with it, it's a blessing. So anyway, Denise, so spirit for the most part makes me feel a certain way, and those feelings turn into words. Absolutely, Stephanie. If you can donate, that's great. There's a little dollar sign, but if you can't, that's fine too. You can ask questions. That's what all this is. Whenever I go live, guys, it's all for you to ask questions. Okay. I think it's just confirmation for you, Pixie, right? You just wanted some confirmation from spirit. I love that. Lisa, thank you so much for that donation. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Ooh, Lisa. Let's find out. Lisa. That's too many. Sorry, Lisa, that was way too many. I thought it was one or two. There we go. There's two. Wow. Holy moly. Not only do I see a new job in your future, it's way more balanced, like play and work, like way more balanced for you. Brings in definitely more money. And you're well respected in the new role. Look at that major account. Holy moly. That is a big, big yes for you. Just make sure you're doing your end of the work, right? Getting yourself out there. It doesn't have to be work related. I wouldn't call it networking that way, but like just getting out in public, meeting new people, getting the resume out there, right? Getting it cleaned up. Don't make it too long. Find keywords. But oh my goodness, Lisa. Yeah, I'm loving that for you. Right? The chills. You are fully protected by your spiritual guides. The only thing that they're telling me to tell you is that you trust your gut. If you are traveling alone, which is, it can be nerve wracking. I mean, that's a big step, right? I don't know how about all of you. Remember the very first time you went to like eat alone to a restaurant? That's such a huge step. When you can be with you, that's so huge. It's so good for the soul, right? But just remember, if your gut tells you to go left instead of right, go left. And your gut instinct, I just got to tell you guys, your gut instinct, it's not a debate. It is a hell yes, hell no, quick. That's what your intuition is. It's not, oh, should I go this way? Should I go that way? It is, oh my gosh, like there's a magnet pulling me from the stomach, right? Pulling me. So that's the one thing that spirit wants you to do, B. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I'm so grateful because when you guys donate, that allows me to do this for a living. So this isn't a side hustle. This is my career. Oh my gosh. Stephanie, I immediately went to English, not American, English. I'll pull a card. I think he's English. It feels like absolutely right. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm right. He's English. Or she, whatever. Here's the thing, Stephanie, too. I just want to say this too. Start visualizing this person. Okay. How do they treat you? How do they listen to you? How do they respect you? That's what I mean by visualization, not necessarily looks. Okay. Start visualizing. I think it's a very, very deep soul connection here with the Hermit too. Very deep soul. This is past life. That doesn't happen all the time. When we have past life connections, it's not always romantic, guys. It's usually platonic. However, Stephanie, in your case, it's like, because they're showing me that movie. What is that movie? Hancock with Will Smith and the blonde. I can't. Charlize Theron. And it's not twin flame. Twin flame is different. This is we meet up every lifetime, whether we meet when we're 5 or we meet when we're 80. We always meet up. That's beautiful energy. Oh, I really like that. I really like that, Stephanie. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I really appreciate that. There's a lot of good readers out there, but there's a lot of, well, I hate to say it, and I will say it though, but I am not big on the, your ex is coming back or this or that. That's why my titles are different, because I'm in it for the real deal. I'm in it for the real deal. So I appreciate that you appreciate it. Dale, how you doing? What's up, Dale? I swear to God, Dale, I love human names for animals. I really do. And a friend of mine has a dog, Gary. I love this dog. It's so great. Now, Luna came to me, but she actually came to me with that name. So that's kind of crazy considering what I do for a living. But I'm going to tell you this, Dale. My next dog, I'm going to name Dale. I'm going to name my next dog Dale. That is not an insult. That is a compliment. I think that would be awesome. Dale. Let's find out, Dale. Whoa. Oh, definitely love is coming in. Definitely love is coming in. Happy relationships. That could be romantic for sure. But it's even more than that. It's like great soulmate friendships too. Because I'm getting the multiple here, right? I'm getting the multiple. This is really good to see, Dale. This is like definitely like, this is a mature love. This isn't we're teenagers and we're dumb and whatever, right? This very mature love here that's coming in for you. I like this. Very, very, very steady. I can't stop looking at just the arms around each other, but the happiness for all. Lots of celebration. I really like that. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody. You're welcome, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get, I don't work with time frames that often because time is not linear. It's all over the place. We jump timelines all over the place. But I'll pull a card for you, Stephanie. It's just a very gray area when it comes to timing. Oh, I would say pretty damn soon. Oh my goodness. Now that rarely happens when we're talking about a love relationship and the Lovers card comes out. Even on my personal love readings, very rarely does this card come out. So I would tell you probably within 6 months. Now that could be tomorrow and that could be 6 months from now. But yeah, we're probably within the next 6 months. Holy crud. Cornbread. I make an awesome homemade cornbread. Just so you know, April. Just so you know. I make an awesome homemade cornbread. Hi, Luna. I know, baby. You're welcome, Dale. You're welcome if I didn't say it already. It means that you're overanalyzing, Anita. Your gut is always, always right. People are like, oh, I trusted my instincts. I was wrong. No, you overthought it. It's a hell yes or a hell no. And it's that simple. So it's not really conflicting with the thoughts. The thoughts are conflicting with the gut feeling. No, it's a fleur-de-lis. It's a fleur-de-lis. So obviously I live in New Orleans, guys, and I am a big Saints fan. I also do things you guys probably wouldn't think as a spiritual person. I love to golf. I also only wear jeans and jean shorts and cowboy boots. I'm a multi-dimensional person. But I will say I've got my Taurus sign here. My rising sign is Pisces. This is French for live by the light of your soul. And this is one of my favorite stories. Tashi Delect is a greeting. It's a Tibetan Hinduish greeting. It's their version of hello, only it says much more than that. What it says is, may you have auspiciousness and reasons for success. But that's what they say to one another. That's how they greet one another. Tashi Delect. May you have auspiciousness and reasons for success. And I just thought, what a beautiful way to greet someone. Carmen, oh my gosh, yes, I am. Carmen, guys, you should put one of your links to one of your songs. The drums, the drum beat, Carmen, I can't even. Like, it's like so melodic. It gives me energy and it also gives me peace and happiness. If you guys don't know, Carmen does music and it's awesome. You should go listen to her. Put one of your links in there, Carmen, for him. I fell in love with the first one, and I actually, let me pull up the one I really loved. Wait, that's not right. Let me see here. I was so hoping you were coming in for our last live because I listened to it before the last live that we did a few days ago. Where are you, Carmen? Where's that email? Oh my gosh. Nope, it's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Carmen, it's the Dance to the Beating Afro drums. That link you sent me. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with that. It's awesome. It's just absolutely, I just love it. Ooh, that's a great question, Lisa. Ooh, you should reach out. You should reach out, Lisa. Even just to say hi. Hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. Stephanie, I'm a bit of a hermit. We all are here. We are all. But once we get out there, we're like bright, shining stars, Stephanie. You're welcome, Denise. Thanks for asking. Oh, thank you, Dale. Now I really am going to name my next dog after you. Who wants to hear a funny dog story? Oh, don't worry about it, Dale. We're all in different situations. I appreciate anything. Oh, I guess I could play it. I guess. Hey, Sabette, happy solar eclipse, everyone. Ooh, I want to say Virginia, AG. I want to say Virginia, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's see if I get a yes for Virginia. That will tell us. Oh, right, April. That shamanic healing drum. Oh, if you play, wow, I love that. Yes. This is a card of intuition, and I just used my intuition to say yes to Virginia. So I do think it's Virginia for you, AG. Okay, let me tell you the funny story. You guys, you can steal it because we don't live by each other. But I don't know if you have ever heard of a Leon Burger dog, okay? And it's like Leon Redbone. It's like Leon Burger, close to that spelling, Leon Burger. Anyway, I'm only 5'2". This dog is huge. There's a picture on the internet of a woman my size with this dog, and this dog is like a bear. I mean, it's up to her shoulders. Like, it's huge. Okay. And it's big and furry. And so here's my idea. I live in the French Quarter of New Orleans. And when I'm 80, I want to get one. I want to get a Leon Burger. And then I have a dog park down the street. And then and it's a caged in playground area for the dogs. And I want to walk that dog down there, sit on the bench, let the dog roam free. And when we're ready to go, I want to name it Kitty. So I can say, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And everybody's going to think I'm out of my mind. I am totally out of my mind. Everybody's going to be like, that 80-year-old woman has lost her mind. She thinks that big ass dog is a cat. So I'm going to name that dog Kitty. I'm going to go have a glass of wine at the dog park and they'll either think I'm senile or drunk. Either way, right? So go. And you can steal that idea. Oh, I felt the shift. Oh, I felt that shift, Sabet. Absolutely. Bye, Gary. Thank you so much. Positive vibes to you. All right, let me play a little bit of Carmen's music because I forgot you guys can hear me, so I could do that. Let me just play a little bit of it. The one that I really like. Do. It might be loud, so be careful. All right, what the heck? Why isn't this playing? Play. Oh, play. Oh, it's preview. Yeah. I don't know why it's not playing. Well, what in the holy heck? What is this? Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. I don't know why it's not letting me play it. If it just pops on, it's going to. Yes, it is. It sure is. It messes with technology. But I'm going to post the link. Guys, when we're copy and paste that link and listen to it. Oh, wait, that's wrong. If I can copy and paste the link. Oh, wait, let me try something else real quick. What is this? What is happening? Try, maybe that's why. I highly doubt it, but let me try this. And if it, be careful with your sound because I don't know how loud it's going to be if it plays. Okay. Give me about 15 seconds here, guys. I think I figured it out. This is so weird. It's telling me it's playing, but there's no sound. And I've got, well, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Aha. Maybe. No, that's just fast forwarding. Volume's all the way up. Things may get very loud. I just started to whisper. Now it's playing two at once. There we go. It's playing everywhere now. There we, I don't know what's going on. I tried really hard, Carmen. I did. Let's try to see if I can get that link in there at least. You guys can listen to it on your own. It's awesome. It doesn't sound great when 9 things are playing at once, but I did try. Uh, that's a link to one of her songs, to Carmen's songs. There you go. Guys, check it out. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, guess who's. Oh, don't you dare, Sabet. Don't you dare. I'm going to pull a card, but don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, I can't wait for you to do more, Carmen. I can't wait for you to do more. Sabet, I'm telling you. Show me clearly for Sabet. Oh my goodness. Just 1 or 2, please. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? You better fight that, Sabet. You better fight it. The urge. Yeah, no, leave well enough alone. You're in a good spot. Leave well enough alone. You're in a good spot. Leave it alone. It's really good, guys. Also, for those of you who came in like Sabet, who have come in a little later, I have a new Reiki available. It is the Kundalini Awakening Reiki. So that's going to be well, Sabet, you're a member, so, but it's going to be half off from now until the end of April. It's awesome. Read the description. When you get to the booking site, just click on read more. Tells you all about it, what it does. It's amazing. Okay. So I do have that available. The Kundalini Awakening Reiki. Most of you know what that is. If you don't, you should definitely figure out what that is. So guys, again, if you donate, that's awesome. There's a little $sign. If not, ask your questions. I know we got sidetracked a little bit, and they don't even have to be tarot questions. You just have a regular question. This is your time, not my time. It's what I always say when I do live one-on-ones, right, Sabet? It's your time, not my time. Sabet and I have done a million, well, maybe not a million, a lot of live one-on-ones together. So again, it can be spiritual question. If I know the answer, I'll give it to you. It can be any sort of question. It can be a tarot related question. You know, maybe you need a yes or no, but I'm here for you. Hopefully I'm not buffering. Somebody say something so I know I'm not buffering. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sometimes I worry if we're buffering. Nah, everybody's gone, Dale. Don't you worry about it. I'm pretty quick with these. Let's see. Start HRT. Bushman. What the hell is that, Bushman? Uh, no, no, Dale. Not yet. Not yet. You got other things. You got to clear out some other space. Okay. So not yet. Doesn't mean no. It's just not yet. Sabet. Sabet. I remember the first time Spet ever came into one of my lives. That's how she found me. And I remember just thinking, what, that name is so beautiful. I think I actually said it to you, Sabet, in that live one-on-one, what, 5, 6 years ago? Or not live one-on-one, on the live streaming. You got to wait, Sabet. I know. It's just the timing isn't there yet. I mean, it is. I think it is going to help, but I don't know. I feel like there's something else that's coming in first to help you. It might be clarity. It might be learning new things, right? But again, I feel like it is, but there's something else that is more advantageous to help you with that. And you just remember to look up. I mean, I tell that to people all the time. When they come to the French Quarter, they never look up and they miss some of the most beautiful sights. So just remember to kind of look up, if that makes sense. Carmen, let's find out. Let's find out. Carmen. Ooh, Carmen, yeah. Wow. Solid, too. Solid. Solid, gentleman. More than likely an entrepreneur. Solid, on his feet. I like that. Probably within the next 10 months. Again, could be tomorrow. Could be 10 months from now. But this man is solid. I like that energy. But he's not there to save you. He's there to respect you. Like you've never had respect before. I love that. He's not there to save you. He's there to respect you. Yeah, Bushman, what you eating? Well, Pixie, there's different thoughts on that. Usually it's not gradual, to be honest. It's kind of like a spiritual awakening. It's like, oh my gosh, wow, where did this come from, right? But it's also maintenance too. Okay. I say that with all of it. If we don't maintain it, it's like, not putting oil in a car. It's going to crash out, right? So I feel like it's not that it can't be, but it's very rare. God, that is rare. Because usually people are like, whoa, when they do Kundalini yoga or like the Reiki that I'm now offering, it's kind of a shock. It's like, think about a coil, right? Because it's a snake, right? The Kundalini is drawn out as a snake, and it's like a tight coil, and then it gets let loose. It's held down, right? And it shoots up. So see, the Knight of Swords, fastest night. I don't think, I think maybe you did some things, but I don't think it's fully awakened. Pixie, I don't think it's fully awakened. Because everything I was just saying about how it shoots up and it goes through fast, and then we have the fastest night showing up. You're welcome. You're welcome, Dale. I'm glad that it resonates with you. Oh, damn, Bushman. That makes me hungry. I love Philly cheesesteaks. Now you're making me crazy because one of my favorite places to go here in New Orleans to watch the games, they do. I know it's New Orleans, you wouldn't think of it, but they do a mean Philly cheesesteak. It's delicious. Let's find out, Lisa. Yes, Lisa. For you, yes. For you, yes. Right. So, but I see. I do. I have this memory like an elephant, right? I can't help it. Yeah, it's a bet. I like that. You're welcome, Carmen. Yeah, right. It's like that's a good way to put it. Octane booster to your body. Yeah, fluttering is not how I would describe Kundalini awakening. It's certainly not a fluttering feeling. Right? See, Sabet knows. Yep. All right, my loves. I've got probably about another 10 minutes, and then I've got to well, obviously I'm gonna have to get some food because Bushman just made me really hungry.